Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. So another part of the store, and you get to see another part of the store.
Yeah, look at that.
And you notice that behind Steve here, there is an empty Christmas tree. We will be getting to that this afternoon. Well, not completely empty. We'll be getting to that. I said this afternoon.
I know.
Halfway through the show, because Steve is going to stay for half the show and talk about ornaments, so that because his knowledge is vast, and so is Nikki's. I'm going to sit and direct because their knowledge is much better than mine. So, anyways, but we got to do Threads of Time. You know, Nikki and I spent Threads of Time down in the Fisher Building, and he's going to throw up some graphics real quick because we also have a video. But the graphics are up, and you know, we got to spend the day down at the Fisher Building with the Peacock Room. Rachel put on the Threads of Time show, and it was amazing. There was 30, 40
so cool.
vendors. There was a lot.
The whole hallway and
then out the door
not
and
really
that
the lobby,
way.
because it's not the lobby, but all of the halls and what do they call it?
The vestibules.
Yes, of the.
She called it the arcade.
Yes,
Well, of
there
the
we go,
arcade,
the arcade.
correct.
Was
But her
just
store was
packed
open.
with people. Yeah, her
Yeah.
store was open. A couple of the other little shops, but just
It was fun.
tables and tables and clothing racks
Everywhere.
And such
And
cool stuff.
and I'm going to tell you, you guys should go to these. She'll do another one probably after the holidays. But Leah's Closet was there. Tekla Vintage from Flamingo Vintage. I mean, you name it. Dolly Rockers were there. Everybody was there. And it's just a great place to not only come and find vintage clothing, but it's a great networking event too. I met a lot of cool people.
And the conversations with everybody was fun.
Yeah.
We found a few people that were into sewing their own fashion, so hopefully they're going to use some of those cool appliques and stuff.
Maybe next week we'll do a whole show on those.
Yeah, if anybody that's watching, if you bought any of those and you make anything fabulous, please send us pictures.
Yeah.
We want to see them have life.
So
and the rest have come back to the store.
They have, and we'll highlight those on the show next week, I think, maybe. Because they're great you're going to make Christmas ornaments out of them. And
I can't sew
for Christmas
fabric,
gifts.
but I mean, they'll look cool on a bulb.
Are we sounding okay? Oh, awesome. And those of you who are on my Facebook page, on my Jason's Facebook page, if you want us to read your comments, then move it up. If you want us to be able to read your comments, jump over to Time Warp so that I can see them, because we are not on my personal page. We are streaming on my personal page, but if you want me to see your comments, jump over to the Time Warp one. And I know that you might be able to see the comments.
Yeah.
If they come by.
He can, but we were crickets last week.
And he
Poor
puts them on
Dan
the
thought it was
stream.
him. He was like,
No, not
he's
at
like,
all.
was that boring episode?
So, because I was concerned because I couldn't find my mom, and my mom always pops on, and I'm like, why wasn't she on?
I said hi to her.
Yeah, well, you were on my personal as well.
Well, we also
So-
figured you were at home just chilling for your birthday, so we're
Yes.
like, maybe he's
Oh,
not
how was your
watching
birthday?
either.
It was nice.
Was it? Can you hear him okay?
It was quiet.
Okay.
Quiet.
It was quiet. Yeah, because, well, you were gone. I mean, I was gone all day. Oh, that can happen more often.
Oh,
That can happen more often. Mm-hmm.
It was a wonderful day.
Isn't he sweet? So, anyways, you asked. I mean, that's what you got for your birthday.
You asked.
I know, but what did you get for your birthday?
TWA, and I really enjoyed that.
The TWA, right?
We were like two kids.
We were like two kids in
I
a
don't
candy
get
store.
like that often.
We were literally running around with a camera.
Laughing.
We were like
at that.
the
Look at
people
that.
you see at
Pictures of
Disneyland, like the people you see at Disneyland, like running around.
And that was at 11 o'clock at night.
11, 12 at night. Mhm.
oh, it's a late night for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. And we said we were going to wake up at 3 and go and go down there when nobody's around and do all this videotaping. We woke up at 7:30 that next morning.
Aw.
Never woke up.
And that's when I started feeling sick.
Oh, yeah.
So, I know, right? And then we had to come home. But anyways, so your birthday was last week, and we got to do the Threads of Time. I'm going to show you guys a little video. This is only 2 minutes of the 5-minute video that we will be posting of Nikki walking through the door of the Fisher Building. And wait till you see these doors. The doors alone are
The Fisher
fantastic.
Building is incredible in and of itself.
And this was
It could be
whenever
an empty building. and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fascinating.
it was hard not to
Absolutely.
keep pointing the phone at just the ceiling
Right.
and the elevator doors. And this was just when everybody was setting up.
And what-
I mean, I was walking around with my coffee in one hand and
Familiar with the Fisher Building. It is an architectural wonder on the inside.
Yeah.
Well, it's an icon, and
tell.
you'll see it in the icons. But why don't we roll the video real quick? It's just a 2 minute of the 5 minutes, so if it just ends out of the blue, that's why.
Good morning, everybody. I am walking into the glorious Fisher building. Jason and I are here doing Threads of Time Vintage Market. It is 10 o'clock. It does not open for another hour, but everybody is setting up all of their wares. We have over 25 Detroit and local Metro Detroit vendors here selling everything from vintage clothing, jewelry, leather, house goods, really cool items. And Jason and I are mostly done, so I abandoned him to go live to show you guys all the cool stuff that's going to be here. And I probably shouldn't be doing this because I'm going to want to buy things. All these fantastic sweaters and leather jackets. Say hi, Jason. We brought lots and lots of those beautiful antique. Some of these beautiful antique dress findings and accessories. So we have a lot of those displayed. We're hoping some fashionista or beautiful clothing designer can utilize some of those pieces. Most of them are going on 100 years old. Here's some of our other stuff. Some of our neighbor booths. Oh, remember, everybody's still setting up, so everybody looks a little busy and perhaps disheveled. But everybody's hard at work setting up all their cool stuff. Oh my, look. Oh, that dress is a stunner.
All right. So, you know what? That was just 2 minutes. I will post the whole thing. We'll clean it up, edit it, and throw it out there for you guys to see, so you know what you're walking into next time. Because, you know, Roberto asked us a question, and it's actually a very good question. And the question was, how do you know what to bring? And because this was our very first time, we didn't really know what to bring, only based off of what people told us. So if we do it again, which hopefully we will bring a bunch of different things, a bunch of maybe more clothing, maybe more mod, mid-century pieces, stuff like that.
Well, we had more room too than we thought. Like we were envisioning having to cram everything, like, I mean, which we're good at here, as everyone knows. But I mean, we could definitely do another clothing rack.
What was there anything that you said, damn, we should have brought that?
No, just more mid-century. Did you say me? Just more mid-century housewares, and she did mention to bring housewares, and we did bring some, but we probably should have brought more. I know there was nobody there with Pyrex.
There was only one or two pieces.
Oh, I didn't see any.
I mean, it was nothing.
You got
crazy,
it, Roseville.
I did. I found a nice Rachel's booth. I found a nice little piece of Roseville, which
I
is
love
what
that
I bought for Dan.
You're pulling a hee-haw with your earrings and have your prices still on them.
Yeah.
Well, who is that from Hee Haw?
Mini Pearl.
Mini Pearl.
I always because I find something around the store where I'm like, I should wear the ornament earrings because we're decorating the tree.
Yeah, Mini Pearl, we got big balls.
Yep. Who, me? Oh. Okay.
Mini Pearl, big ball.
Oh, okay. So let's talk ornaments. So we're going to talk about ornaments, vintage antique ornaments. So we have a whole bunch over here. So start handing them and start talking about them, you guys.
All right.
So
we're gonna start with some of the oldest ones.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I will be handing these to
Jason,
Steve.
remember we talked about, give us your background, because you used to used to pay you.
Yes,
to
they did.
Christmas
Yes.
You're
so
an aficionado of Christmas.
I am actually. And so one of the things I enjoy doing is decorating for Christmas, and I do trees very elaborate, do I not? I do them
everything elaborate.
I do. So very elaborate. And if you've seen some of my trees, you will know, and I'll show you trees. Are you throwing them up now, or shall we do that after the ornaments?
Up to you.
Well, let's go ahead and throw up the one tree.
Decorating. Show some trees.
We'll just go ahead and throw up the tree. And this tree that you see here, I don't know which tree is up because it doesn't show me. The one at home or with stuffed animals?
Stuffed animal.
Okay. So this tree is here, and
I
as you
did
can
that one.
see it, Nikki did this one, but it's all stuffed animals because we're going to talk about what you can put into Christmas trees and what you shouldn't. And in my mind, there is no shouldn't. Anything can go into a tree. So throw up the next tree. This tree was our home tree that you see here. And this, I spent some time, 2020, this is the one with the cat.
Yeah.
Okay. I spent some time on this tree, a lot of time on this tree. I was very proud of the way this tree turned out. Then we got a glimpse of, and you can throw up the next picture of our cat Sparty, rest in peace, because we've lost him. You can see his eyes through the tree. So I
was waiting to see if he was going to climb.
So I was so impressed with this tree that I sat there and I thought, you know what? We were watching Good Morning America.
We took pictures of it the night before, and with Sparty, and
We
happened
did.
to be looking at them.
Yep.
And we're watching Good Morning America
The next day.
and all of a sudden the guy comes on and says, or woman, I'm not sure which, and says, "We're gonna put your Christmas trees on our show. We want you to send pictures of your trees."
Here's the text. So
and
I said,
he already had them
all in the cat, all in the
Like,
phone.
yeah, let's go.
So,
we
but
have
they
them sent in a minute.
And they said only one picture of your tree. So I said, okay, fine. So I sent the picture of the tree in, and then Steve and I, we went back and forth, and we're like, screw it, we're gonna send the picture of Sparty in too because it's cute. So we sent both the tree and Sparty in, and the video that you're gonna see, which is an 18-second video, is what the outcome of that was.
I was taping it on TV at home.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we tell everybody?
Jason from Warren, Michigan, whose cat found his way underneath the tree. So, hang it out. We want to make sure you keep sending your creative photos to us. So, use the hashtag.
So you see, not only, and I felt bad a little bit afterwards because somebody did not get their tree shown because Good Morning America chose both of our pictures. They showed the tree and then
the kitten was just
they had
so
to
cute.
show Sparty in the tree. So I was really excited about that. But I've done trees for Somerset Mall. I've done trees for tons of people. I used to do it with professionally with not only Viviano's, but with Seeger's Florist, Viviano's, and then on my own.
Did it at that one up at Woodward when you were in the fall of the park.
Oh yeah, Westbourne Market and stuff. So I did a bunch of trees. So I have history of trees. So that is scary as hell. What do we have here?
These
So
are
and
the
you
older ornaments
you
that
want-
you'll find.
he won't let me touch them, so he'll throw them
Some of
over
the most
here.
valuable ornaments out there from around the early 1900s are actually skulls and clowns, but skulls specifically.
What's this
But
one?
these are considered
Is that too close?
Victorian.
Yeah, back up a little.
Yeah.
These are
you go.
considered Victorian, and you got to remember that these have the tinsel around them, the wire, and usually there was a cutout cardboard picture almost from a greeting card.
Did you
style.
type that?
And
Yeah,
we
I
would put them
replied
on
to that.
ornaments and then wrap the wire on them.
Because he said
And it
she
was
bought
just a
stuff.
thing. When you see the wire on the exterior of these or the tinsel on the inside of later ones, those are huge pluses and they make a bulb much more valuable.
So tell me, Steve, what era?
These are probably 1890s, about 1910.
Wow.
So 1890s, and these are hand blown.
Yep, and they were blown in a mold.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see,
Can we hold it from the string so they can see
I
it?
can.
Give me that one.
What's this royal weed?
But yeah, it's just, and if you look, when something like this is blown and comes out of a mold, it's very difficult
Is he
to
too
get
close?
them out without damaging, especially as thin as the glass is.
Stay back a little bit.
So a lot of
Okay.
times, when the factory would have made these, I don't know what the percentage would have been, but they all wouldn't
I know,
have
I
been
think you-
perfect. A lot would have been either imperfect or they would have been tossed as not of a quality that could be sold.
So on this
And
one,
that's
Steve,
based on the form and putting molten glass in a mold and trying to take the mold apart.
on this one, would they have attached just the paper face? It's
Yes.
ve-
Yeah,
It's-
that's all they did.
Victorians used a lot of greeting cards and
They did
paper.
that.
oh, they did
Yeah.
it there too.
Yep, on the trees too as ornaments.
Oh, this is
Or they
very.
would make almost like a
What's
Valentine.
one?
What's
I
Demi
need a cat.
Moore's movie?
This one I need a
Demi
cat
Moore's
for.
movie.
The scary one.
Not find the one
But,
small enough.
This is very substance. And I say that's very substance because she taped a magazine cover to her face in the movie and they did on the ornament.
Oh, that's a stretch.
I
No, it's not. If you saw the movie, it's not a stretch. because her body looked like about like that too.
He's
So
trying to stay relevant.
He
said
is.
we
He
were
doesn't
gonna
know
do
anything
this
about
segment.
ornaments, so he's talking
He
about
said
scary
we were
movies.
doing this segment.
So then these are a little bit later than the ones that Steve had, but these are probably also 1910, 1915. This is usually Little Red Riding Hood. This
Is
is
it?
German.
Okay.
I know. She's missing one
Mhm.
eye, but this one has little glass eyes inset in the blown glass. And then this one's just a very unique shape.
Now, once again, to pull that out of a mold, those nodules on the side and bottom, in a lot of situations, would have broken off and not stayed.
Yeah.
Same with the indent.
Yeah.
Find a double indent with those nodules. That is a
Yeah, there's a lot
very
going on in,
So
in
when
the
are these
glass
from?
form on this one. 1910s, getting into the
1910s and
20s.
20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 30s.
So
Yeah, to
we're
get the
talking
little
about ornaments
Sputniky.
that can go up to $125, $150.
Let me ask
About
you this.
Yes.
non-silvered. Yeah, there we go.
What can people do, or what mistake do people make when they have an expensive ornament like that? You worry so much. Do people make mistakes in how they hang it?
Yes.
You're in danger of it
Yes.
falling and
Yeah.
breaking.
Yes.
What can you do to reinforce?
The wire you can
Put
you
them in
can
a china cabinet.
Keep it away
Yeah.
from Jason.
And never
Okay.
touch them.
No, it's
He
okay.
usually teases me. Don't.
I know. So what you want to do is when you're dealing with older ornaments like this, 9 times out of 10 they're going to go on a special type of tree. They're going to go on it like a tinsel tree, something that does not have a lot of bristles like this.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can hang it directly onto the arm of the tree. But if you are decorating these, if you are decorating your evergreen here with these ornaments, it would be wise to take extra wire and actually tie them, like wrap the wire around the branch of the tree. So if something hits the tree or
They
you
don't
have pets,
wobble
those
and
things
fall
don't
off,
fall off.
Use long hooks, pinch the hook around the ornament
Yes,
branch, and then
and-
sometimes I'll even take like
Tree
a
Yeah.
thread. Yeah, the tree
Also,
branch.
place your expensive ornaments within the tree, not on the edge of the branch.
Yeah, because sometimes then when they do fall off, they will
fall in the
float
tree.
their way down
You
on
have
the
a better
branches,
chance
and
of
they
them
don't just
staying
smash
on.
right to the floor.
Go ahead.
These are more in the vein of 1940s.
Mhm.
Most of them are considered World War II era in that they're not silvered. They don't have the silvering on the inside, so they're clear and transparent. And as I had stated earlier, sometimes they would put them in with tinsel inside of the ornament to try to catch light.
Adds a little sparkle when the lights hit them.
Are they
But-
getting too close?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
And these two
I mean,
are
it is
kind of
what
the
it
same era.
Teeny
But a
baby.
lot of people look for these only, and they're considered World War II
Okay.
not unsilvered ornaments. But one thing,
Do we have a
relation
silvered
to
one so
what,
they can show the difference?
what
Yeah.
he had asked
Okay.
about caring
Here's a
for them.
silvered one.
Now these you can see have paint on the exterior.
Mhm.
Not all have paint. A lot of them are
that
completely
the
covered
silvered
on
one?
the exterior.
Instead of
These
this
have
one.
just painted parts, but this paint is so thin
It looks
and so
paper
fragile.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've had it happen before where ornaments look dirty and are dusty, and I tried to wipe them down. You will take the surface of the bulb off. If
You
try
will.
to clean
Yeah.
them.
It's like cold
So
paint.
do not clean them.
Yeah.
Do whatever you can. I mean, even I think a soft tissue, a dry tissue,
Mhm.
will actually leave
Residue.
Residue.
Just
not
leave the
residue,
patina.
Yeah.
It'll take off a little surface of the paint.
So we'll get to
paint
how
is
we
dry.
should probably store these in a moment, but this is a silvered one.
So really similar bulb, but this
So-
one has the mercury coating on the inside.
So this is pre-war. This is during the war.
Yeah.
This is after the
And
war.
it was because that those materials were being used for the war effort. They weren't
Exactly.
made
That's what I
available
was.
to
Yep.
Mhm.
industries to make things and use things. The steel was limited. I've never seen one, but I know that in Iowa, they actually, because they couldn't get steel to make their license plates in their state prisons,
Mhm.
they used soybean paste and compressed it into plates and made it into plates.
That's wild.
So there's a lot of different things that they found ways to make things, but on these, they're just unsilvered and they're clear glass.
So
But that makes them easily identifiable to the collectors.
with those, Steve, those will tend to be more expensive than
Yeah.
the silvered ones.
They were made for a much shorter period of time.
Right. So it's kind of like Bakelite. It's made for a short period of
Mhm.
time, even though it looks similar to a modern bulb. the reason for the price difference on something like that is because of the time it was being
Yeah.
made.
When at the time this was desirable, everybody wanted the reflective and the metallic,
Right.
and that was at the time boring and less
Well,
involved. And now
Because of
that's
the
what
war
everybody
effort,
wants.
It was austere.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything was much more austere.
So Daniel Jones writes, Nikki Bell, didn't
Who's
you
that?
find a bunch of West German glass ornaments at a recent estate sale?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I've actually been collecting antique ornaments on and off as well, like
Mhm.
my whole life. And I've done some research, and
So what do you have here?
this is another non-silvered, but it's got the mica glitter like snow on it, and they've
Mhm.
colored the glitter in the one
I
stripe.
love
so
that
it's
they
still
use mica
striped.
back
Oh
then.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
I don't know, it's just cooler than
It is,
modern
absolutely.
glitter. It's got a little more depth to it.
And these are all smaller
And
bulbs.
like this one's marked shiny bright on the collar.
Oh, it's a shiny bright.
It's a shiny bright on the
Shiny
collar.
Bright is
Yes.
Made in the United States, and it's one of the most collectible.
Oh, while you guys
brands
are
there
talking, I'll
is.
grab those 2 boxes. But Steve's going to show you guys something crazy here.
Well, these are figure ornaments.
Mhm.
These are figural ornaments. These were big in the 50s, 60s. I mean, they're still. Radco makes them, and Adler makes them too.
Yeah.
Adler makes a lot of repops of the originals of these. So you could find something new like this fairly recent, but chances are it's not as old. He made a lot of newer ones, and on a lot of the newer ones, you can identify a lot of the older bulbs by the caps on them. But a lot of the repops on these figural ones have a bigger hole and a bigger cap on top. I think it was just a different way they blew
But
them.
there are times when you switch out the caps, right?
The caps can get switched out. They're
Mhm.
interchangeable. Shiny Brights sometimes say Shiny Brights, sometimes just made in USA. But you'll find a lot of ornament caps that say made in Germany, made in West Germany, made in Poland, Czechoslovakia.
Mhm.
Poland makes a lot of nice ornaments. They've been making a lot of nice glass ornaments since probably the 70s or 80s that I'm aware of.
A lot of hand painted
Mhm.
Polish and Czech.
Now, these are
Very
not
pretty.
Christopher Radko's.
No,
And what you are
These
looking
came
at,
from Hudson's.
those are Hudson's. These are pre-Christopher Radko that she has here in her hands.
And these all came from Hudson's. They came
Mhm.
from one sale, one tree.
And so, Steve, tell us about these. These are
are the same
1960s,
They're
right?
the same thing. They were very elaborate.
Mhm.
You'd go into the store and buy these.
Hand-blown glass.
Yeah.
They're in
And
remarkable condition. I
a
mean,
lot
they
of
feel
these-
very delicate.
Mhm.
A lot of
They
these
wanna
came
show
from
'em.
Italy. A lot of these came
No,
from
these, Steve. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because like the condition makes them look pretty new. It takes a
Mhm.
second to realize how much older they are, but then like this one, it's got a little bit of crazing on the back, from
grab
temperature
more?
changes
Yeah.
and the metallic, but I mean the
We got 10
glitter is
minutes
still
of
on
this
there
one
pretty
still.
well. The little hand painted faces.
10 minutes before we start.
They're very dainty.
Those are cool.
Very cool.
Now, you're going to bring over some that have indents. So tell us about the indents on an ornament. He'll be over here in just a moment with them. So here we have indents on ornaments. Here, do you want me to hold something? Okay, Nikki, he's handing you
I'm
stuff.
coming. I'm getting the sand.
Okay, so there's a lot of ornaments. We could
These
go
are
on for hours
indents.
on ornaments.
Yeah.
These are indents. You probably remember seeing the small ones from the
Mhm.
20s. We have a lot of those. But a lot of them later on were triple, quadruple, and double indents. So this one is a triple indent. A triple indent is going to be worth more than a double, and a double is going to be worth more than a single.
Mhm.
This is a nice single indent.
And you can find them
And
really
these are
old.
older
It's
caps.
indents.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
They've got the kind of gunmetal gray to them. And then this is really just a cool indent. And what's cool about this one is how it was painted.
It's like drizzled
It's
mica.
like drizzled mica. It's
Down a
only
little bit,
single
Steve.
side.
The camera.
There you go.
There you go.
It's only a single side,
Mhm.
but it's a drizzled mica. And this one,
That one's so pretty.
actually,
Isn't
it's
it?
just to show how quality control was in these places. There's actually a part of another one that is stuck to the back of this one, a broken ornament part that is actually stuck to the glaze or the mica on this piece. But it's in the back, so they probably let it go through quality control.
All
Well,
right.
and a lot of this was hand done, so they were just, doing the glue and the glitter and setting it down and making
You
a
notice
pile.
they won't let me touch any of these.
They're better off.
They won't let me touch nothing. What'd you
And
call that one,
then-
Steve? That one.
UFO.
UFOs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lanterns.
When are those from?
This is mid-century.
Mid-century,
This is
so
definitely
50s,
like
60s.
50s, 60s. Atomic.
We had a ton of them, and a lady came in and bought all of them,
Yeah.
and then we found 2 more.
These are really hot right now. Any of the Sputnik-y looking spiky plastic ones. Santa's probably a little bit older. I mean, they've been making this style ornament since the late 1800s. This Santa's probably 20s or 30s, but he's probably still German. I mean, and you can find these in clear sometimes that are painted. I have a clear one that feels like Kleenex. It feels like you're going to break it.
We show the
my most expensive bulbs that I'm keeping are in the china cabinet in my wine glasses and champagne flutes.
Oh,
so you can still see them, but there's a pretty ornament sitting in each stemware, so that these are not going anywhere near the kitten or the tree or.
And then you have some.
These are mercury bead. The silvering inside of it is referred to generically kind of as mercury. It's the same material.
Did it get caught together?
Glasses, but
keep it a little bit away from the camera.
These are mercury bead ornaments. And then that one's a little newer. This one is a little older. You can just tell.
Yeah, they're cool. I like those.
Oh yeah.
And then this is probably
and not breakable.
About 20, 30 years old.
I mean, it's still delicate, you know, but
kind of chenille decoration.
And I know we're going to be doing the tree here soon, but I have 3 boxes in my hand, and these are Shiny Brights. So I can tell you Shiny Bright is one of the most sought after maker for ornaments, and these are Shiny Brights in their box. About when, Steve?
Well, these are probably 50s, 60s.
50s, 60s.
That's more 70s.
70s.
And that's more, well, actually, this is more 70s, 80s, and that's more 70s, I think.
Yeah,
more 70s.
This is Kresge.
Oh, so it's Kmart.
Yeah.
Oh, that isn't Shiny Bright? Oh, no.
No, these are Kresge.
Older Shiny Bright.
Older Shiny Brights.
Less
these are
old
Shiny Brights. The plaid Shiny Bright. Yep. People look for Shiny Brights now.
Well, and the boxes are so cute.
Boxes.
I've seen people put the decorative boxes all along a mantle. Look how cute that box is. The graphics and the colors.
I mean, a lot of the empty boxes.
This is empty.
With the cellophane tree on the front. The funny part about that is, though, we were researching something a week or 2 ago and discovered that Shiny Bright, out of the factory, made little Christmas dioramas that they sold.
Yeah.
I've never seen one other than the pictures we saw online. So they must be rare as hell. But I thought they were really interesting.
I've seen some really cute crafts being done too with the empty Shiny Bright boxes, and then like taking bits and pieces of maybe an ornament where the back is broken, kind of like the same ones you would use to make an ornament wreath, or a little bottle brush tree. This is a very old.
All right, so these are tree toppers in the vein of the ornaments that we were doing. Steve's got an even bigger one here.
Super delicate
tree
little guy.
Toppers they've changed over the years. They used to be stars and things like that.
Angels.
Wax angels with foil wings. We have some of those. And then these were big in the 50s, 60s, 70s. And then they started doing the light up ones that plug into the lights. And you see a lot of that. This one's unique. It's by a company called Frankie, which is a highly collectible Christmas ornament company. But what's neat about this one is it has the tinsel in the top.
Now,
I've never seen one of these. I found it and I was quite amazed.
Okay, so we will see you tomorrow. What's his name will be in tomorrow to look at that.
Yes, Bill. It will
be here tomorrow for you to look at.
On it.
He collects them.
This one is actually wire wrapped and it's got a tinsel top.
That one's beautiful.
These would be ideal for your tinsel trees, for your pom-pom trees. But one of the best ways of displaying these are on your like maybe on your mantle or your fireplace. You can use
bill spikes.
The bill spikes, and you just lay them on it, and it gives
in the restaurants.
Yes.
Come with the order. Spike, and you just put it on the.
And they sit on them nicely, and then you can display them all along a mantle because
cast iron weighted bases.
I'm going to tell you, those do not work on these trees. Those do not work on modern day trees.
Well, the glass is so thin. If you try to force a branch into the base, a lot of times it cracks. And breaks.
And you don't want to do that.
Candlesticks too, brass candlesticks, and then you can put a little tin foil or something if you need to fatten up the base of these a little bit and put them in candlesticks. They look really cute too.
So we talked about.
All right, folks. I ain't the artistic one, so have a good week.
All right. Goodbye.
And
Goodbye.
Steve, though.
Okay, so now Steve. Oh, Maria, hello. You missed all the ornaments. Okay, so are we too close?
No.
Okay, so we're standing in front of an empty Christmas tree, and it's funny because I
Which
sent
you
this
never
out.
see here.
No, you don't. But this is the 29th Christmas or 28th Christmas tree I put up in this store. And we've got 2 more that are coming that will be over there, and they are the tinsel trees. So I wanted to show you how I go about doing it because I'm a big believer that anything, including the kitchen sink, can go into a Christmas tree if it is done correctly. You have seen me do trees that I'm putting stuff in right and left that people are just like gasping. What are you doing? Like, for instance, this tree is a 7-foot evergreen tree, and I placed it in the jewelry department. So I decided I was going to put the jewelry hands in the tree. I came in, I showed it to Nikki. I go, Nikki, look. And she was like, these are the jewelry hands that you would hang jewelry from. So they are in the tree, and they are in the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what this allows me to do is I have a platform that I could sit something on. You know, the cats have somewhere they could perch.
Because they're going to anyway.
Right. Or I can hang stuff from them. So I give more depth to a Christmas tree. I give it more texture. You know what I mean? More fun, more whimsy. And then I stuck a candle in it because, believe it or not, when Christmas trees started, they did not have fake Christmas trees. Everything was real.
They didn't have electric lights either.
No, they didn't. So they had open flame candles on them.
They had little clips and sometimes little wax catchers, but they would clip them to the most like outstanding branches, and then you would light every candle in the tree, probably sing "Oh Christmas Tree," and then blow them all out as fast as possible before it burned the house down.
So I got it pre-done because I wanted to make sure the lights were on it and everything was on it. And one of the things I want to tell you about the lights is when I do Christmas trees, a lot of people are like, you can see the wire, you can see the wire. Well, I can guarantee you when this tree is done, you will not see the wire.
It'll be so packed.
Okay. But I am also a firm believer that trees are like everything else in this world. They need to be 3-dimensional, meaning that you have it inside and out. Your eyes should be like just glowing with joy of every corner of this tree. Bye. Okay, so one of the things I want to start with is I have scrap. Now, how many people around the world, around your house, how many times do you have ribbon scraps and
if you just made a wreath, if you just wrap the presents, you got bits and pieces of ribbon and twine.
And twine. And look, this piece right here, people are like, what are you going to do with that? First of all, it's too big for this tree. It doesn't match the coloring of this tree. And hello, theme trees are one thing, but when you're dealing with a tree that is pretty much, you can put anything in it.
Well,
anything.
And we make do here. I mean, it would be great if only silver goes in the tree that has the silver lights.
And you know what? You can find them around.
But these are for decorative ideas.
So I will put this in and I will go straight into the back, right? So it's deep in. And I'm doing this before I put ornaments on. You notice that? Because especially if you're dealing with
ornaments last.
Expensive ornaments. Yep. So remember, it's ribbon. So you start to just tuck it in.
But if you do it strategically in areas, it's going to look like you took one big whole ribbon and stuffed it inside.
It's a piece. It's a piece. Then you're going to take it and you're going to look where that one is. It's almost like big bows, right? You're going to start it. You're going to wrap it down. I'm going to stick it in. And look. See how it's starting to...
And this has like rainbow tinsel in it, so it's reflecting all the colored lights really pretty.
I'm going to tell you,
a little extra shine.
If this was one full piece, I would still rip it up because it's easier to do small pieces than it is to wrap this tree itself entirely.
Well, and the way the tree is here, can we walk all the way around it? No.
So you're going to stick it in because in my eye, when I look at a tree,
the eye because it looks like it's one piece.
Right?
Like,
it's starting to look like it's one piece.
Make it zigzag like it's garland.
I'm going to give you this one.
Okay.
And if we can, I'll do it up here.
You're taller. You get that one.
Yep. So right in here. And then this one will go up here. We'll start in the back of the tree because if you have a one-sided tree, it makes life so much easier.
And then we got a little optical illusion going on. It looks like we've ran around and wrapped the whole tree in one big ribbon.
And you know what? if you need to move it, take it out and move it. Take it out and move it.
Yeah.
You're not doing. It's not like somebody's going to grade you. This is your tree. This is how you want it to look. This is your creation, and nobody else has to look at it but the people in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When
I don't use ribbon on mine, or I haven't yet. I do have a little bit of this kind of garland.
and then you just is there more? Oh no.
Nope.
Okay.
So that's it for that layer.
That's all I have for that. So we're going to balance it with some of this vintage pieces that we have.
You can hear the
Right?
static electricity.
Now people are like, but people can't buy those. Not everything that goes in our trees is going to, I mean, I'll
You'd
sell
be
it.
surprised
Trust
what
me.
grandma and grandpa have in their attic too. If you go ask, there might be some family heirlooms that you can start incorporating.
But you see how I'm going to, what I'm doing here, and I'm redoing it because I see a hole over here and I want it to go in and around, because what you're doing is you're just going to follow that look around. Is this big enough? It might be too big for where I'm putting it, but I'm going to stick this in here. Stick it in here. And then remember, you're not going straight down. You're not going straight across. You want it to look natural, because in nature, there is no symmetry. In
yeah,
nature,
you don't want the zigzag. You want the
everything
drape.
is flows. Okay. Now, because we used all of that, Nikki had this brilliant idea. Okay, so we had a, what do you call them? A beaded.
It's like the beaded curtain, like
We
the
have-
kind of hippie vibe, like you walk through the doorway.
Yep, we had a beaded curtain in the bathroom, on the bathroom door, because it was missing pieces, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it.
'Cause
And
we don't
Nikki's
like to throw
like,
things away if we can.
Nikki's
use
like,
them.
wait a minute, why don't we use that on the tree tonight? So she's going to cut straight across.
It was missing half of its
Yep.
strands and some of its
So,
disco balls.
Guess what? You have a broken something you can just make beautiful into Christmas. You just cut that off, and
Silver and gold.
Look.
Silver and gold.
we have
Now we have
now we have
strings of
garland.
garland.
So I'll let you hold that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on real quick to show you, because I usually put garland on after, like this
Flat,
type
yeah.
of garland,
Yeah, if it's real stringy and you're going to
Yeah.
make it drip and loop across
because
the
then
branches.
it's going to drape across.
Drape.
And
Whatever.
now what's happening is your eyes are here. I'm going to do another one just so that they can see it really well. Look, and the graduated balls, so that way you get all different layers going on.
And it's like a string of extra ornaments.
I said graduated balls.
You did. You're a very good ball handler for decorating trees.
Well, you are not the first to say
Why
that.
did you set him up like
I
that?
had to. He was talking about it earlier. He's like,
Okay, so this is all I'm going
I'm
to
a
put on right now
professional
until
tree
I put
person.
on bulbs. But when you look at this, your draping effect is now going to start filling in that tree. That's going to make it look like it's Christmas.
well, and this is more delicate. You can come out a
Mhm.
little farther into the branch tips.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to get stuffed as far in. So
And you notice when I put the hands in here, I did them one there, one there. There's one down
Yeah.
here that's straight up. So it's still in your threes.
little, yep, zigzag.
When you are designing anything, it should be done in odds, because evens screw up our symmetry.
it's too much balance. And
It
then
is.
it looks awkward. It,
It
actually
looks
looks
fake.
better when you have little
Yep.
trios of things.
Okay, so one of the things as I pull out this bulb, none of those expensive bulbs are even going to go on this tree
No.
because it is an evergreen. But she wanted to point these out. Look at this.
It's just so pretty. It's tinsel like this, but
Mhm.
it's rainbow.
It's rainbow tinsel.
So,
So-
if you do every color on your tree, like
Yep.
this will just go with the colored lights.
This would be ideal on a pom-pom tree with a color wheel,
yes.
because the color wheel will mimic
Yeah.
these colors.
Silver tree with the rainbow garland and rainbow lights and oh my goodness.
Wait till you see the silver trees going up, people. You're gonna die. It's gorgeous. Okay, now let's talk bulbs, shall we? So
Let's talk balls.
we're going to set that right up here, because you always want to have your trusty hooks, right?
Extra hooks because they will disappear and you'll
Your
be
trusty
vacuuming
hooks.
in the spring and find them.
So I'm going to take this one here, and the one thing,
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that pretty? That is
That's a real
pretty.
pretty one.
and I'm going to tell you, we're going to start inside. You're going to start decorating deeper inside. because it's going to be easier to do that. So see how it's tucked in? You want them tucked in. Do you want to put them on?
Well, and I was going to say, so like that one that's a little bit more decorative and has the,
Mhm.
we might not stuff as deep into the tree.
No, because you want to see that decoration. Now, people ask me, and I know my back is to you, but that's okay. Oh, this is a crazy one. So I'm going to bend this on here so that it stays because
Oh, I like that one.
your hooks matter. Your hooks matter. You see this green hook? This is crap. See this green hook? This is crap. Look at this. Look how easy it bends. It's plastic, right? So if you have to use these, wrap it around the stem.
Yeah. That's a
Okay.
nice, cool indent one. Not as
So-
old as some of the other ones we showed, but like a lot of. This is just a plain silver bulb. I have an entire box
Deep inside.
of just
Deep inside.
plain bulbs, and that's
Yeah.
what I do inside, deep
Yep.
in the tree.
I like to do some color in the tree too, only because it adds that depth to your eye. Yes.
I brought this up. This is a question I wanted to ask you guys.
Tell me.
I said that there's two types of people
Yep.
on their Christmas tree: colored lights
Or white
or
lights.
just white lights.
Okay, there's actually three.
Who's right and who's
I'm going to
wrong?
say there's three types of
Everybody
people.
comment and tell us.
All right. I'm going to say there's colored lights, there's white lights, and then there's solid blue.
Like the hurdy
Yes.
LED
Okay.
ones. That no. That burn
Now,
your eyes.
when you're dealing with a solid blue, you see the homes with all the blue. It's stunning in my eye.
Can be.
With all the blue, you probably have a mixed religious household. You have a Jewish and a Christian household. So they are putting up lights and celebrating Christmas, but using blue and
Not every
and
color,
silver for
every
it.
tree has to be Christmas
Right.
colors. What I also do, I'm just going to show you with
Yep.
these, but with my plain bulbs that are stuffers, I do doubles and
Oh, yeah.
trios as well.
you can easily
and
do
I'll
that.
just hook
You
them together, and then you can text that in there.
Yep, let's use that.
Yeah.
So do you know what this is good with? If you have a poinsettia bulb as well, you do two of these and the poinsettia one, and it
Yes.
almost looks like it sets that poinsettia.
Oop, I just
Right.
heard a crack.
So
Ornament down.
you put them in so you have the double eyes. Yep, it
It
happens.
happens in storage. Or
So-
I'm surprised we haven't dropped one yet.
Then we just keep putting the bulbs in. And it's so funny because you'll see people shop them, right? Like we'll get customers in and they'll look and you'll see them like looking in the tree to see what they want to grab. And I think that adds to the whole aspect of
Oh,
shopping
yeah.
off a Christmas tree.
Well, we had a lady in today that wanted all hot pink. She was
All
getting
hot
a
pink.
variety of all the hot pink stencil ones we had.
Mhm.
If you're afraid to grab one, please come get us.
Yep.
And then I helped her get a couple, and then I had to get him because he's taller.
Yep.
But yeah, come in and if you have a theme that you're looking for,
Mhm.
certain designs, certain eras.
What is your favorite way to decorate a tree, Nikki?
How so?
Like your main tree.
Whoa!
Like
See? It hit the tree skirt.
your main tree.
My main tree with Daniel now, because like at my mom's house, we had the Hallmark tree that had all the cutesy, plastic, kitschy
Mhm.
Hallmarks throughout the 80s and 90s. And it was kind of a conglomeration of whatever Hallmark was putting out.
Right.
We had the handmade tree because my mom and my grandpa made all the pushpin ornaments in the 60s and 70s. So we had an entire beaded tree that was a little more like lacy, rosy. We called it the Victorian tree because it was in our front room, which was a very Victorian decorated room. Daniel and I have like classic glass bulbs, but it's only red, green, silver, and gold.
It's funny you
Is
say
my
that because
color.
Daniel writes, I like colored lights inside the tree and white lights on the outside
Yeah.
of the tree.
He does the lights the way you do the bulbs. He'll do a
Yep.
strand of lights right around the trunk as he puts the branches
Oh,
in,
yeah.
and then wraps it, and then branches, and then wraps
you-
it,
You
Yep.
guys ever find those really?
and it looks like it's on
those
fire.
really big bulbs, like the really like old school, like would have been in like
Yes, we
in a
do.
Christmas Story. It would have
Yes.
been
Yeah,
those
yeah.
big bulb ones.
I
Oh.
think those look really cool on a tree, but they take up too much space.
You
so
can
I like
find-
the tiny
you can
Italian
find
ones.
them
Considered
today.
Vintage and expensive.
Well, the thing is you don't want to use those,
They
the
get
original
hot.
vintage ones
You're gonna blow your house.
because
They
they're
get
very hot.
They get hot.
And they're mainly made now for outdoors, the big lights.
Yeah.
But you can get LEDs that look like those and add them onto your
Yeah,
lights.
if you want
so
that
way they
look,
don't
the
get-
chunky
make
lights and
those
like
again?
oh,
yeah,
yes, they do.
They make everything that looks old again. So we're gonna add some bulbs on. Then I'm gonna go to something else to show you, like some of the.
Another layer.
Yep.
Oh, no, here's another one. This isn't as old again, but it's mid-century, and it
And it's
has
got the
a
tinsel in it.
string of tinsel inside that
Mhm.
gives the clear bulb some more interest.
So because again, we are a retail establishment and we have to do our trees in the manner in which we can display around them. I have stands here, which will, you'd be surprised. I have to leave them open so that they can set their basket down and fill it up.
Yeah,
It's
we have
crazy
little
now.
shopping baskets
Yep.
because when people are in here on a mission for ornaments, we don't want you to have to, you know.
So she's going to keep doing that. I'm going to show you another thing that I do that helps with the trees. And for instance, if you come in and you take a look at our peacock tree, you will see that there are real peacock feathers sticking out of that tree.
Oh, another
Because
one.
it's a peacock tree, so therefore it should be real peacock feathers, right? So if we had big fans or feathers, I put them in here. If you look, can they see that tree?
A little bit.
This tree here has got hair pieces on it. All of the florals you see, they're for your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have bulbs on it because it is a Christmas tree, but I also put pearls, pearl necklaces on it. Because even though it's a jewelry item,
It's like garland.
it's still garland.
Yeah.
And it's an easy way that if you're putting up a Christmas tree in your vanity, which I know some women do, a little bit of Christmas tree, it's a great way to decorate
Oh
it.
yeah, I love a tiny tree with just white lights in the bedroom,
Yep.
like a nightlight. We don't decorate it, and it's like kind of a rustic bark.
I don't know about
trunk.
her, but I don't like anything tiny in the bedroom.
Christmas, and we just get naughtier and naughtier.
It's been a half an hour.
I am
No,
going
I'm
to show
kidding.
real quick. We do have some broken bulbs because it happens. You know, the temperature changes; they are delicate. But again, if you guys are crafty, so it's broken on this side, not this side. Same thing with this one. It's got a big hole here. But if you want to do a wreath of bulbs or glue these into a vignette or something, just hot glue on the back side where it's broken. You don't necessarily have to pitch them.
Hot glue.
Hot glue, yes,
All
because
right.
it's flexible and will just stick to everything and tuck
So
it in there.
I know we don't have all afternoon here, so I want to be kind of like, that one was bothering me. Sorry, I had to
That one was
change it. And then see these pop out. Then you got to pop them back in with the old ones. Then you got to put it back up in here. Then you got to do it again and again.
How long would you take on something like maybe 8-9 hours? Or?
To do what?
Decorate
This tree, I could do it in an hour. But
For retail purposes, he's very speedy. I think the home tree gets a lot more
it does.
primping and fluffing
All
and
right.
stepping back and criticizing and
Beautiful ribbon, right? Beautiful, right? We've got red and we have a gold lace. Now,
very pretty.
if you go anywhere and look at these things laid on top of each other, absolutely beautiful, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Yep. So I want this tree to stand out, and I think that by doing multicolors is very important. So what I'm going to do, can they see me? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut
see me.
a piece of this and a piece of this. Yep, I'm going to move over there. Okay. So sometimes you put a star at the top, sometimes a big buffy bow, and you bring the ribbon down to the tree. There are 2 trees in here that are done like that. But one of the things that I love to do is you do this, turn it around. Actually, we're going to make it a little bit longer. We're going to just do one big loop. Okay, and then your best bet is to get the stick with the wire on it. Do you see the stick with the wire on it? Put it down, wrap it around. Then it becomes a flower arrangement. You put it in.
Cute. So you get little ribbon loops everywhere.
And you get little ribbon loops, and and then all throughout. And you can do the star up top with some ribbon loops, so it looks like it's going to drape down. And then, you know, to do, you easily get a longer piece, like I should have done in the first place. I'm going to do one more for you here.
I love these.
I should have had these pre-cut. Oh, well. So you're going to put it over. Now, let me give you a tip, because I know some of you are probably saying those ribbons are like $35 a bolt, and I can't just cut them up and do that and blah, blah, blah. I've never paid more than $1 for a bolt of ribbon. It's called Go to a Garage Sale.
And at the end of the year, they clearance the hell out of everything.
They do.
So
So
save
look,
some
you
for
see
the
this?
following year.
Then you take your scissors if you need to, and you can, I'll do this first. So
and once you have those made, I mean, they can be stored easily.
are you kidding? I have bows. I have bows that I've made. I used to teach a bow class. I have bows that I made 15 years ago that I still use today. Because if you get the ribbon with wire in them, they're good forever. So we're going to put this right here, and then we're going to take this and we're going to twist it around, and we're going to use it almost like it's garland. And what that's going to do is give you more movement in here, more bulbs, more color, more eye candy to look at. And if you collect this ribbon throughout the year from garage sales, flea markets, stuff like that, like he was saying, you only have to do it once, because ribbon with wire in them, you just put them back together.
Just reshape it and fluff it up.
By doing this, now we have the silver, we have the gold, we have different ornaments. This tree is going to come alive.
Now, everybody loves to put the ornaments up and build that tree.
Mhm.
Do you have any tips for when you have to tear it all down, you have to store it? Is there anything that people sometimes make a mistake of, or is there a way to compact everything?
My suggestion is videotape the way you put it up, because you should take it down the way you put it up. So the last things you put on the tree are the first things you remove from the tree. And when you pack them up, you're going to use tissue or paper that is made for.
They also make very nice ornament boxes now. Like for very breakable ornaments, it's a layer of like accordions, crisscross cardboard, and it'll make all these little cubbies, and you put each one in a cubby, and then it gives you a layer of cardboard, and then all the cubbies, and you fill them, and it's got hard sides. Because we've got, I mean, I love my cats, but if the ornaments survive them, and then I just throw them in a box.
So by doing this, you see how the tree went from just green, and I haven't done much to it.
Oh, I mean, and it's almost done.
And it looks like it's almost done. But I'm going to guarantee you that when you see this tree in person, if you come and see it in person, you're gonna be wowed. So I'm going to take my scissors, because a lot of people like it. If you fold it in and cut it, it's a downward angle. If you fold it out and you cut it, it's an upward angle. So depending on how you want it.
Did you cut the little like tails? Yeah. The ribbon tail.
So
that looks
if you
cute.
fold it in, it's out, it points. If you fold it out, it's inward. So a lot of people like that type of a look. So it's good to add that if you have pieces out.
It's like the bookmark end.
Yeah.
That looks pretty. It looks finished off, and then if it is the type of ribbon that will unravel, it is less likely to do so.
So I have my hands up here. So what am I going to use with my hands, right? Now you could do something as simple as hang something from them that you wanted.
I do love the little present.
But we're going to put the present on the palm. So maybe you have a special present that you're getting for your loved one or something, maybe a ring, maybe something to that effect. You can set it up here.
Yeah.
You know
I was
going
to say, like, I know my mom and dad would exchange regular presents, but my dad would always get my mom like a cute piece of jewelry or something. Right. And that would be the perfect place to put like the special little box. Like, you kind of save it for the end, that it's coming, but like if everybody gets like one special little presented gift that you can tuck in the tree, that's really cool.
Speaking of that,
jewelry.
She's
free jewelry.
Got a necklace here. Right, you're also getting your loved one a necklace, a cute necklace. You can totally hang it right on it.
And the tree's just.
Do you know what I mean?
It.
Hang them right on it. And then what that's going to do is, and then you sit back and you wonder, and you wait till they notice it. You wait till they notice it.
Like the
so
pickle.
Now we're starting. This is a good way to bypass. What's that silver stuff you throw on the tree?
Tinsel.
This is tinsel. This is a good way to bypass tinsel, because if you have something hanging out, it's going to look like draping tinsel.
Mhm.
That tree's
Yeah.
got pearls all over it. So as you go down, you're going to see, and
Where do you get those? And are they inexpensive?
Pearls?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, they're
just got
cheap.
Craft.
you can here, come to Time Warp, pick up your pearls.
Yeah.
You can get them anywhere. You could buy strings of fake pearls from Michael's
Thrift store, even
thrift store,
old
stuff like that.
necklaces, old
And you can
beaded
drape
necklaces,
your
could be garland.
Yeah, absolutely. It is there is nothing you can't put in the tree. In my idea, okay, so
In college, my guy friends put up a tree that they garbage picked. Somebody
Mhm.
like literally, somebody had thrown out their old fake tree, probably because they got a nicer new one.
Mhm. I'm
The
gonna
lights
switch this
didn't
out for
work.
this.
Yeah, go ahead. They didn't have any ornaments. They stuck CDs.
Look.
Shiny side out, stuck the branch right through the center of the
Oh,
CD.
absolutely.
And the whole
We
tree,
used to do that at warehouse.
yes, and it looked so cool. It was all reflective and like,
Yep.
you know, and then somebody else put like guitar picks. They made like, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
or
see
the
a lot of people's music
Mhm.
rooms like I have. They're
Right.
taking the whole wall and putting those CDs. It's a whole
Yep.
CD wall of reflection.
yeah, you could do
Yep.
a tree in it. What are the little things in the center of records?
Oh, the spindle.
You could like
Spindle.
string those
Yep.
and make a garland of those and have a music tree. Bumper stickers.
There you go.
Why not?
Anything.
I like that.
Anything can go into a tree. Because you know what? It's about you decorating your tree like for you. You could. Yep. You could put anything into a tree because the more you do it,
You could do a whole beachy tree with flip flops and sunglasses.
the more you do it, you see how things are starting to, and hello, Riff. I'm making a tree with you guys.
We're doing a shout
So,
out.
you know what I mean? So you could put anything you want in a tree. It's how you design it. It's going to make it. Do it in odds. Do it.
So
yes.
speaking of Good Morning America,
Yep.
you guys, all through the decorating
Yep.
season, send us pictures of your trees while you're decorating them if you want, when they're done. We're going to do the same thing because I think the week between Christmas and New Year, everybody kind of chills.
Mhm.
You know, you start wanting to maybe take the decorations down, but
Mhm.
we can post all of our viewers' trees. We'll
For
do
when?
a couple, like maybe the week between Christmas and New Year.
Oh yeah. So,
So just after
you have
the
two
holiday.
things going on here. One, you still need to tell me how many branches are in the peacock tree.
That too.
Because on Small Business Saturday, you will get a $20 gift card if you guess correctly.
Aha.
Also, take a picture of your tree, post it on our Facebook. We will definitely share it. Send us
Yes.
via Messenger, post it on the Facebook.
As many pictures as we get, we can throw a couple up during the lives.
Look.
I can just make posts throughout the season.
I put that in here.
That looks awesome.
This is a little kitschy violin from the 70s with a little kitschy, probably this is from Ben Franklin's dime store. But yeah, absolutely. Because
Bangles.
these will add
Same
not
thing.
only color, but movement to your tree.
Mm-hmm.
And movement to your tree. You could do anything. I have trees at home.
crazy
I have
with it.
done trees where I put full blown snowmen, blow up snowmen. I mean, literally this tall in the side of the tree, waving
Like he's
out.
climbing it. I
Like
love
he's
that.
climbing it. You can, as long as when you love the tree when it's done, then it doesn't matter because guess who has to see it? You.
In the toy department, we have a whole tree that's stuffed
Nothing but
with
toys.
Bratz and Barbie dolls, like in
Yep.
the tree.
Yep.
I've seen people do Hot
Mhm.
Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
You
Yeah.
can find a spot on them just to hook the ornament hook and cover the whole tree in
Yep.
Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
You know,
cars.
I even saw once where somebody did a coloring tree, meaning that they did the entire Christmas tree in coloring books and coloring crayons for a bunch of children in need.
Mhm.
They literally did. I was doing a tree that had other things in it for them. And it had little cars and stuff. It wasn't just Hot Wheels.
Mhm.
But this lady did the entire white tree and it looked like a huge coloring book.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was fantastic. And trust me, the kids loved it.
Oh, I bet. I've seen cities do like their outdoor permanent pine trees in some areas. People will wrap them in scarves and gloves and hats for the homeless.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a
Yep.
free little library or pantry thing. You leave, winter warm clothing and decorate a tree with
Exactly.
it. And then people can just take
So
what they
as
need.
you can see as we go, that the tree is
Getting
becoming to
very
life.
stuffed.
It's coming alive. And don't be afraid if you're like, okay, well, with the ornaments on, I don't like this here. Pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
And don't be too critical because you might
No.
be looking at one thing that you think is like wonky or
Mhm.
like, oh, I have two blue
leave that
bulbs
there.
too close to each other. everyone
Mhm.
else is just going to come take in the whole
Yep.
picture and just be like wowed by it.
So send us your trees. How many trees does the 7-foot peacock tree have? How many limbs? So you have a lot of homework.
Mm-hmm.
I like your brooch.
Thank you.
So you have something real quick before we stop.
Yes, I do. I have.
And while
shared-
she
Oh, there
does
it is.
that, I'm going to continue decorating because this is her thing.
Yeah, it is. It's Time Warp adjacent, but this is my project.
I'm in it.
I have we've been talking about this for years. There are a lot of antique stores in this area and actually directly on the same street that Time Warp is on. And a lot of them have been around forever. I think Ye Old Tie Shop has everybody beat at like 28 years, but LaBelle's is pushing like 22 years. We're at 15 in this location. So we finally have a map. And it's not the most fancy thing ever, but you know what? It's going to do the job is because we just needed a name. We're calling it the Harper Avenue Antique District because 4 out of the 10 stores listed are on Harper.
The Grinch.
That is very grinchy.
Isn't it?
You need like the green
kinda
furry
love it.
fingers holding
You know what
it.
I don't like about it? It says made in China.
Oh, well. So these are going to be getting printed and edited this weekend. All of the stores that are on this list have a copy. They're letting me know if they need any edits because I pulled most of their business hours off of Google, which of course half of it's outdated and incorrect.
Or just whatever Google wants.
Or whatever Google comes up with. There's a picture of each storefront inside, a little blurb, their address, their phone number, their hours. There's a larger map on the back with numbers. So this is all of the stores in the area. I'm just going to rattle them off real quick. You will be able to pick up this map at any of these locations, so you can find all of the other stores. There is a Facebook page you can follow, also Harper Avenue Antique District. All of the stores can share posts, sales, videos. They can go live if they want to. We can share new things that come in. You can comment. You can ask questions about if items are still available. So we got LaBelle Antiques, Ye Old Toy Shop, Time Warp Vintage, Vintage Garden, Resale, Max and Ollie's, RC's Unexpected Treasures, The Conservatory, Riverside Vintage Market, Birch and Arrow, and Pollyanna's Antiques. So they are
Pollyanna's, I
everywhere
love that
from Harper just south of 9 all the way up to just north of 16 and then a little bit in downtown Mount Clemens. So we're serving the whole area, and the back also has a list of what social medias all of these stores use. So it's been long overdue. Everybody's talked about it, and as far as the store owners having the time to put something like this together, it's just never seemed right. Or somebody would say, "Oh, I'll do it," or somebody didn't want to do it the way somebody else did. So I just did it. And all of the stores will be getting theirs back. I'm gonna go pick up paper from everybody this week. And I'm going to pop in. Everybody's going to give me a ream of printer paper.
Oh,
and I'm going to print their maps.
I can give you some.
Yep.
So,
those
that's
will be
a pretty cool
available at all the
thing.
stores.
That's a pretty cool thing.
So like the Facebook page for me,
like
please.
the Facebook page. So, yeah, I like it. I like how it's coming.
It's very eclectic.
It
like
is.
our store.
And you know what? Which is good because I wanted this to be the eclectic tree because we have themed trees throughout the store. And
this is just a good ornament shopper tree.
It is a good
cool
ornament
stuff on
shopper
it.
tree. Now I'm going to tell you guys, ornaments have been a thing, and they have been a big thing. And we've had people come in and fill baskets full of ornaments. So if you need ornaments, get your butt in here and get your ornaments.
Yeah.
We have got some cool ones.
And if you saw any tonight that you really like, trust me, people will eyeball like one ornament and come in and be like, I need that gold one with the stripes that I saw.
But we are going to let you go so that we can finish this tree. And I'm lying. We're going home. But still,
he's gonna finish
tomorrow. I'll finish the tree. But a lot of our Christmas is out, so come check it out. Don't forget, Small Business Saturday. Pick your own percentage sale. We have a 50% entire purchase in there. So if you're looking for something, how that works real quick is when you walk in the store, it is not an online thing. When you walk in the store, you will be able to pick a percentage out of a Christmas basket. That is the percentage you get off. They will be anywhere from 30% to 50% single and whole orders, depending on what you get. There will also be gift cards in there, $10 gift cards. So come on in. Small Business Saturday is the largest shopping day for all small business. So come on in and
all the staff will be here. We can help you shop for gifts.
Use your American Express card because you get triple the points for shopping small on that day.
Yeah.
They're the ones who created it. I
They
love your
did.
hairpiece, by the way.
It's a corsage.
It is. She put it in her hair.
I
It's
put a
blue.
messy bun in and it looked very
Mhm.
Cindy Lou Who-ish. And I was
Cindy
like, I
Lou
need to
Who.
decorate my hair right now.
So, anyways, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next week with what are they called? Those little pieces
Oh, we're gonna go over all the vintage fabric appliques
and stuff like
findings
that.
and all the beading
Unless
stuff.
I get somebody famous saying, "Oh, I want to be on your show,"
Yes.
then
Famous
they'll be on
people.
my